y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook. So we have several people already in chat, so let's say hello. Hello, Miss Nancy and Sonja. Sonja and Nancy both said, don't forget your thummies. Yes, please, and thank you. Let's see. Both of them shared me out. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate that. Miss Sonja's going to be quietly working on a V-stitch shawl using Red Heart Gemstone in the colorway Peridot. Ooh, nice. Hello, Miss Karen. And Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa said she's going to be in the bushes. She's in a lot of pain. I'm so sorry. I hope you get to feeling better. Hello, Miss Krista. She says, my first time to Pam's. Well, welcome. I appreciate you coming over. And Miss Melanie, hey. She says, Spring Raid. Thank you. And thank you, Miss Spring, for sending your peeps over. Woohoo. Racine, welcome in. How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. So how's everybody doing? So y'all, tonight, for those that have been here, have just figured out what is making my teeth feel weird. Before I come in here, I brush my teeth. And then when I get in here, I put my Blistex on. And for some reason, this new toothpaste and this Blistex like stick together. I don't know why, but it drives me nuts. So I'll remember that for next time and I won't put my Blistex on. Hello, Crafts and Dolls. She said, new here, love your display. Thank you. It's a little scattered today. Because I always keep putting stuff in. Hey, Miss Chris K, welcome in. And Miss Brenda, hello, hello. Hi, Mishi. Mishi said she's somewhere here in this mountain of yarn bags. Hey, that is a good problem to have. That is squishy, squishy goodness. So, y'all. Hey, Miss Candy. I found, hey, Bojan. I found when I was cleaning up stuff the other day. And there's Miss Spring. Hey. She said, wait for me. Oh, wait, me, Raid. Oh, I found this one. So you can work the waffle stitch in any kind of yarn you want to. Now, when it's back here, you kind of lose the definition, but you can definitely see the waffle stitch when you're looking at it live and in person. So flat on one side, waffle on the other. So, yeah, but the waffle stitch is very versatile. So I found this when I was cleaning up. And so here's my little green one that we did, my dishcloth. Tonight, what I'm going to do is just do a quick little recap on how to do the stitch. And then I will bring up anybody on panel that has gotten the link. I will bring y'all up. And if anybody ever wants to pop up on panel, shoot me an email and I will add you to my Facebook link drop group. The only thing I do in that group is drop the link for the live pretty much. Hello, Miss Beverly. And Miss Sharon, also from the Spring Raid. Yay! And Nancy is one of my panel guests, and her computer decided to do an update. So she said she will be up in a little bit. Let's see. Bojan said, tell them about the video that I sent on your Facebook page. The one with the where you can use your fingers to ball it up and do a center pull. That one. Hello, Miss Vivian. She said, first time here, Spring Raid. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for coming over. I appreciate it. Hey, Miss Diane. Okay, so y'all, Bojan sent me this video the other day. And it's where you can cake up yarn using your fingers. And it turns into this nice little cute little center pull cake. It is awesome. And let me go grab the link for that, actually, because it was a really cool video. Let's see, Facebook, if I can find it quickly, because y'all know how my computer is. I can find it quick on my phone, but finding it quick on my phone and finding it on my computer are two different things. I don't know why. It is so hard. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know why it is so difficult. Does anybody else have that problem? Let's go here. See all in Messenger. Because when I try to find it, it's not there. You know what? I'll just pull it up on my phone. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, so we'll just pull it up on my phone. I tell you what, I'll wait till I get a moderator here and then I will drop that link because it's really cool. And it was so, so easy. You just get the yarn and you start twisting it around your fingers, and then you pinch it and slide it off, and you keep your thumb inside, and then you just wrap the yarn around it. And it came out to this perfect little cake. And I had one, and Tiny snagged it, and it was in the hallway. So I will also grab that because it may be covered in cat fur. But I let him have it because it was just a little thing of scrap. Well, it was a project I was working on that I decided wasn't going to happen. So I frogged it. But Miss Racine's also saying, please remember to hit the thummies. Thank you, thank you. Bojan said he did a whole skein that night. Did you? Oh, wow. Kimberly said, sounds like a magic trick. It was so easy, though. I had seen it before, but I hadn't actually sat down and tried to do it. And then he sent that video, so I watched it, and it was really neat, and they made it look super easy and simple. So I'm like, I'm going to try that. Because like I said, I had a little project that I was working on. I was working on a, I think I was making like a top, or I was going to make it be like a poncho or something, and I wasn't digging it. So I frogged it. Yeah. All right, so let me switch my camera, and we'll go ahead and do a quick recap on the waffle stitch. Oh, no, wait. I need to show y'all my blanket. Ah, just kidding. Okay, so let me put this here. So for those that are doing the stitch along and working on the blanket. Whoa. Okay. So here's what we've got so far, y'all. I'm going to do it from bottom side up, and then I'll show you for those that haven't seen it in a while. She's getting large. Okay, so what I'm using is a different color of Roll With It tweed each month. This one is called Stormy Blues. That's what I'm using for September. Okay, so for January, we did the moss stitch. And I'm not counting rows. I'm just, when the yarn runs out, that's when I'm done. Some of these yarn eater sections, I did grab a second cake to make it a little bit wider so it wasn't super skinny. But so we got the moss stitch. And then for February, we did the sedge stitch. March was half double. April was the shell stitch. And this is the color that I'm currently using because I'm using the same colors. Yeah. And then let's see, what March, April, May. May we did the iris stitch. June we did the basket weave. July we did Suzette, which the Suzette and the sedge stitch look a whole lot alike. Then last month we did the rice stitch, and now we're heading into the waffle stitch. So for those that are stitched along, you're going to keep with, or no, you're going to do a 1 stitch decrease. So you want your total stitch count to be 198 going into this next section. So what I'm doing is just two rows of single crochet between each section. That way it kind of breaks it up. So this is my version of my calendar blanket, and it's being a stitch sampler. So it's going to be a big old blanket when it's done. But for the waffle stitch, you want your stitch count to be a multiple of 3. I know a couple of people are making scarves and stuff. So all you need to do is make sure that your working stitch count is a multiple of 3. So if it's, 21, 27, 60, whatever, so long as it's a multiple of 3, you are good to go. Racine said, wow, that blanket so far is so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Racine. Oh, and there's Kimberly. What stitches are you using for the black parts? Just a simple single crochet. So the black parts is just 2 rows of single crochet, and that is where I'm adjusting my stitch count because some of these stitches require different multiples. Like the basket weave, what did we do? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So multiples of 4, I believe, is what we did it in, but an odd multiple of 4. So that's how I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting in my second row of single crochet to get it to the stitch count that I need. Let's see. Debbie said, not much internet connection. Storm hit us last night in South Louisiana. Keep us in your prayers. No lights, etc. Oh my goodness, Debbie. Yes, for sure. We are getting rain from that, from Francine. It got here probably around lunchtime today, just a little bit, but it was really storming bad here a while ago. So I was afraid that it was not going to, or that it wasn't going to blow on over, but it did. So But we're supposed to get some more storms. But yes, y'all, keep everybody that's in the pathway of the storm, especially those down there in Louisiana where it's really hitting them hard. Pray that they get their electricity back on pretty quick. Mishi says, I'm a bad cow participant. I'm still in March, but I am determined I will finish. Yes, you will, Mishi. See that? I mean, I probably would have put this blanket down a long time ago, but we were talking on Springs Live just a bit ago. I love the blankets. I love them. And so doing the stitch sampler is my way of being able to work a bunch of stitches in and maybe not get bored with it. Because I tend to get bored with it if I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again, which is why I like to do the blankets so I have a lot of different stitches. Let's see. Krista says they've also had Francine rain all day. Racine said, did I know that she's about 100 miles from you? OMG! I did. Well, I knew you had said, like, when y'all were traveling and stuff, where, like, the general area. We're going to have to do a meetup sometime for sure. Krista's in Arkansas. Oh, so you're pretty close, too. Hey there, Miss Granny D. How are you? So, yeah. For those that don't know, I am in Middle Tennessee. Whoa. And I believe Racine is in West Tennessee. Granny D's over in North Carolina. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So, let me switch the camera now, and we'll do a recap on the waffle stitch. And put this blanket back over here. And it's actually been really chilly today. At one point today, I looked up at my thermometer on my computer at work, and it said 66. And I'm like, that can't be right. Surely not. But when I went out at lunch, it was a little chilly compared to what it was. I mean, last week or week before, we were up in like 99, hitting double digits. When I went to lunch, my thermometer was saying like 100, 101, and I'm like, good grief. Granny D says, Lyle, you were fast playback speed for some reason. I talk fast enough as it is. Okay. All right, let me get my yarn back. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is just this scrap yarn. I think this is, I love this cotton. And now and I'm going to be using an eye hook, which is a 5.5 millimeter. So let me switch my camera. Ooh, I can hear it raining. It's drizzling. It's not pouring down, but it's raining, which we've needed the rain because it has been dry here. Very dry. And there's Miss Cecilia. She said, East Tennessee gal here. Awesome. Alrighty, y'all. Is that close enough, or do I need to zoom it down a smidge? Let's zoom down. I'll zoom. That's too far. Whoa, definitely too far. Okay, here we go. All right, so we are going to chain a multiple of 3 plus 2 for the waffle stitch. So let's just do, let's see, we got 12. Let's do 15, right? No, 14. Let's do 14. So you go. So we're just going to do a quick chain of 14. So that is my multiple of 3, which is 12 plus 2. Hey, Miss Bridget, welcome in. And then your first row is super easy. You're just going to, in the third chain from the hook, you're going to work a double crochet. Now, normally I like to flip it over and work in these back humps. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting out of camera range here. I like to flip it and work in these back bumps just because when you do that, it gives you this nice little V-stitch edging. But I'm just going to work in these top of these chains here and just work a double crochet all the way across in each stitch. Let's see here. Chris says she's on the phone. Be right back. Alrighty. And Miss Tammy says Mountain City, Tennessee is where she's from. Awesome. We got lots of Tennessee people in the house today. Granny D says, look at you using that fancy Odyssey. I'm so glad I bought sizes before I knew they weren't going to be around anymore. I know, right? Me too. Well, I didn't have all of the sizes, and then they said they were going bye-bye, or they might be going bye-bye. So, yeah, once they started getting them back in stock, I would order a couple or try to get, like, my favorite sizes. And then the next time they would restock them again, I would get another size. I wanted to try to get like a couple. What is going on with this yarn? I think it's because I frogged it. It's not wanting to stay tight. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to. You know, I would have liked to have 2 full sets, but you know, that didn't happen because they were not an inexpensive hook. Not inexpensive to me anyway. So I wanted to try to get them when they were on sale. I did get a few on sale when I first got them. But after that, they would sell out so quickly. Bridget says, been here since before you got started. Forgot to say hi. So, okay, back to the bushes I go. I'm dyeing yarn and making bags. Awesome. Yay. Y'all, Bridget makes some beautiful bags. I have got a couple of her, well, I've got one of her bags and one of her little, like a little notions pouch and some of her little cozies. Granny D says, I'm still hoping they come out with something similar. Me too. Me too. Alrighty, y'all. So then we're going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, let me unknot my yarn here. See, I frogged it. It's just a big old mess. Me too, Miss Granny D. And I heard somebody said in one of the chats the other day that they were coming back out with them, but I haven't seen anything official. So until I see official word, I'm not going to get my hopes up. Mishi said she's also in the bushes trying to pack the bags for shipping, listening, and watching. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so y'all, in this first stitch, we're going to work a double crochet. Okay, now for this one, we're going to do a repeat all the way across until you have 2 stitches left. So in this stitch here, we're going to work a front post double crochet. So that's where you take your hook in front and slide it behind that post and bring that post to the front and then work a double crochet. And it helps if I'm looking at my hook instead of the screen. There we go. Now, in these next 2, you're just going to work a standard double crochet, working right into the tops of those stitches. And that's your repeat. You'll do a front post double and then 2 regular old standard double crochets. And you'll work that all the way across until you have 2 stitches remaining. So front post and then 2 regular doubles. Standard, not standing. And Mishi says hi to everybody. That rain drizzling outside. Oh, hopefully that's going to make for good sleeping weather. Okay, now I have 2 stitches left. Now this chain that I started with is not going to count as anything. It's just a chain. We're going to do a front post double. And then in this last stitch, work a double crochet. I think I did that right. Nope, I missed something somewhere. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I didn't. I just counted wrong at the beginning. So just ignore that. Pretend like it's not there. I must add an extra stitch. So as long as you have a working stitch count of multiple of 3. So I've got my 12 stitches right there. So we are going to chain 1 and turn. That's why I should have double counted. That's okay. All right, in this first stitch here, we're going to work a double crochet. So you will always start and end each row with a double crochet. Okay, now for this row, in the next stitch here, so all of these stitches, let me flip it around here. All of these stitches here that look like they're pushed to the back, those are the stitches you're going to work a regular old double crochet into them. So it's a 2-row repeat. So on this one, you're going to work a double crochet. And then in these stitches that are poking towards you, you're going to work a front post double. So you'll work a regular double crochet and then 2 front post double crochets. So then, again, that's a regular double. And then 2 front post doubles. Now, if you've never done the waffle stitch and you're looking at this stitch from this side and you're thinking, ooh, that is not looking like a waffle. Nope, it is not going to be looking like a waffle yet. The waffle stitch has a definite front side or right side and a wrong side, so to speak. One side you're going to have that look that looks like a waffle, and then the other side is going to look like this. You're going to have your front post doubles and a regular double back here. Hey, Chandra, welcome in. Hey, Carla. So we've got 2 stitches remaining, and then in these last 2 stitches, just work double crochets. And then you just repeat row 2 and 3 until you get your project as long as you want it. So chain 1 and turn. Goodness, y'all, got this all tangled. This would have been a good time for me to show how to do that little ball. so then you just start over. You do a double crochet, and then front post followed by 2 regular, front post, 2 regular. I keep moving out of the screen, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Angela, welcome in. She said she asked how everybody's doing. She's drinking some water and working on her first shawl. Awesome. Way to go, Miss Angela. And then you just keep repeating that. And let me grab my projects here. This is the one we made last week, or that I started last week. So you see here, it looks like a waffle. And then on this side, it's somewhat flat in comparison. But you've got these 2 front post doubles, and then it looks like a back post double, but what it really is, on one side, it's where you're doing the standing double on top of your front post from the other side. And when you do those front post doubles, that is what is kicking the tops of those. See, there's your V's from your double crochet, and that's what's making your crossbar to make your waffle. Alrighty. I know that was a super quick and fast tutorial. I do have a tutorial for the waffle stitch if you want to slow it down. Y'all can check that out. I believe I put it in the description box. And there is what this is looking. This is what this one looked like. If you wanted to use a variegated, you could also use a self-striping, or you could switch it up and use multiple colors, however you want to do it. Let me switch my camera back around, and then I'm going to bring up my panel. And can y'all believe I actually remembered which button to hit the first time? I didn't hit the wrong button for the first time, except it didn't actually flip my camera. There it is. Ta-da! Those that are with me, y'all know I always hit the wrong button the first time. Always. Okay. Granny D says that's a pretty stitch. Thank you. And for those that get the link, if you want to come up tonight and hang out and work on whatever project you've got going, if you don't want to do the waffle stitch, that is fine, because I know we're getting here towards the end of the year, and a lot of people have started working on their holiday makes, and waffle stitch may not be in your holiday make, and you may want to be working on something else. So if y'all want to come up and crochet and work on what you got to get going on, that is perfectly fine with me. I want to remind y'all that I will not be live next week, although I'm going to try to work up a video this weekend so that even though I can't be live on screen, I'm hoping that I'll have a video going so that we can do a premiere and still have our live chat while that's playing. But hopefully I'll have that up. I'll let y'all know for sure. So just if you have all the notification bells clicked, it should notify you that I'm going to have a video coming out. But hopefully that is going to work out. Got quite a bit of stuff going on this weekend. So, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed that I'm going to have time to get that done. Melanie says, love that stitch. It is a nice stitch, and it's like super squishy. So, but hopefully, Spring was talking. She said, I've almost inspired her to dig hers out of the whip spin. So hopefully she'll be able to get it out. Granny D says she'll be up in a little bit. She's got so many whips. I do too. I've got a lot of them that I need to finish up. But you know, 'tis the way it is, right? Okay, hey, Miss Susan. So, Miss Susan, I'm getting ready to flip my camera back around. I know you are working on the blanket. I don't know if you were here. I know you were here last week, but I don't know if you heard. So, for the waffle stitch, you need 198 stitches. So, just do a 1 stitch decrease between September and now. I'm going to continue to use my K hook. Oh, I don't think I told y'all that a while ago. I'm going to keep using my K hook because the waffle stitch is also a dense fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and use that because for the majority of the blanket, I've been using a J. But for these dense stitches, I haven't gone up a hook size. And that's just because that way I don't have to adjust my tension. I can just let it flow. Yeah, so you'll need 198. The first row is a row of double crochet. So I've already done that because I know it's hard to see working into that black yarn. It's hard to see the stitch. So I just did a row of double crochet. And now we're ready to start on the waffle stitch. Granny D says, I'm struggling to stay awake, so don't get much done. I know. I have been super tired the past couple of weeks. So I've been falling asleep during a lot of people's lives and videos and yup. So, all right. Let me bring up Miss Nancy because she is waiting patiently in the basement. So I will go ahead and bring her up. And like I said, anybody else that has a link, if y'all want to come hang out, y'all feel free to come on. And I'm going to flip my camera back around here in a bit, and I'm going to be working on my blanket.
Hey, everyone.
And welcome in. How are you doing today?
My computer decided to restart, to restart, and then it didn't want to recognize my this camera here. Every time I switched it, it came to the overhead camera. So I had to unplug all my cameras and restart everything.
It sounds about right. Hello, Mommy. Welcome in. There's my mommy. And y'all.
Hey, Mama Henson.
Okay, this is a trick question. What's in my cup?
Iced tea.
Yes! Because y'all know that normally 99% of the time it's Dr. Pepper, but tonight I got me some Milo sweet tea, y'all. I have Dr. Pepper in there too, but I switched it off to Milo's. And you know why? Because I didn't put any Dr. Peppers in the fridge, so they were all hot, which don't get me wrong. I usually will drink a hot Dr. Pepper, but the tea was already in the fridge. So, yes, indeed. All right, so let me switch off my hook here. We're going to put that hook up there. Granny D says, no Dr. Pepper. Oh, I got Dr. Pepper. It's just not in my cup tonight. That's usually what's in my cup, though.
But I finished that waffle stitch project we started last Thursday.
Oh, yes. Show your pumpkin.
This is the one that I had started.
Here, let me switch a Roosie so they can see it better. And Miss Susan says she got some iced tea from her hubby.
Miss Karen suggested to keep on going and make it into a pumpkin. Because I was just doing the swatch to learn how to do it because this is the first time doing it. So I made that one. But no, I couldn't stop.
And everybody says, or they're saying, love that. Susan said, I'm so behind. It's okay, Susan. And what I need to do is I need to go through each month and I need to either do a short or just do one video. And well, y'all tell me, those that are working along with it, what would you prefer? Would you prefer I do a short for each month and say, okay, y'all, for January, we did the moss stitch. We start with a chain of blah, 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 do this, and then move into February and do the same thing. What would y'all, those that are working along or those that may potentially do this in the future, what would be the easiest way for y'all to follow along? Go ahead, Miss Nancy.
someone asked me if I could do it in the, 2 colors, and I asked Miss Pam if I could, and she said of course. So I did it. I have it's they're both red heart. One's the carrot color, and the other one is the woodsy color. I made that one.
That turned out really cute.
So this one here, I used a bigger hook, but if the because all this, if you look at it really close, you can see the stuffing through some of them. So this one I use a smaller hook, so it's not is even denser, so you don't see all the stuffing through it.
And I know they're in the ads, but I think they're coming. They should be coming out of the ads here just in a sec. But Granny D had asked a question. So before I answer her question, I'm just going to go ahead and pop it up on the screen here. And I'm going to wait. Okay, now everybody should be back. I was going to say I was going to wait till at least 1 minute because the ads should be very, very quick. So her question was, did you do it flat and then seam it, or did you do it in the round? I know the answer.
I did it flat and seamed it, and then just gathered on top and gathered on the bottom.
So it was very, very quick and easy to do, y'all.
You just gathered at the bottom and in the top.
And then she just shoved a stick in there.
Yep. A stick from my yard.
And what did you use for the tendrils?
This
or
is
whatever they're called.
Jute twine.
Okay.
I just wrapped it around my finger a few times and then tied it.
No, what about the little curly cues?
Oh, that's it's paper wrapped wire that I got from
and then you
Dollar
just
Tree. And I wrapped it around a pencil to give it the shape.
Okay.
But this is the last of it I had, so this is the only one that has it.
Cute. That turned out really cute. And the waffle stitch gives it texture, so y'all don't even have to do, like a lot of the pumpkins you have to. Oh, I guess I can make us back side by side, huh?
Like this, where you have to.
Yes. Where you got to take the string, or you got to go up through the center and wrap it around, and then pull it to make all the little pumpkin humps or whatever. But with the waffle stitch,
you have to do like a front loop or front,
Yeah, let me make you big again so they can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you don't have to adjust it. See how she's got the one strand there that's pulling it in to give it that pumpkin shape. But with the waffle stitch or any textured stitch, you can use. Oh, come here, you. Like this guy. Like this guy, he's got toilet paper in him. But I just made. I don't know. I don't remember if these were baubles or popcorns or I don't know. They're somethings. But I worked them, and this one I also worked flat and then stitched it. But that way you don't have to. Once it's done, it's done. See, y'all, there's all my little extra yarn shoved up in there and everything.
So somebody's missing.
Hey, Tina. She says, hello, all. I love those pumpkins. Put that back there. And y'all, these little scarecrows here we made on the Crafty Ladies last weekend. Y'all can find that over on Miss Nancy's channel.
I did a baby.
Oh, baby pumpkin.
But not waffle. It's just where I did the front loop on each. So I did the front loop to give it the texture, but then I did the gathering with the string as well.
But those are really cute. Everybody's loving all your pumpkins. My mom says those are really pretty. Let's see. Melanie says, okay, so Melanie says one video with all the starting chain amounts. Well, so I started mine out with 200. I did a chain of 200, and then my first row was a single crochet in each. So I started out with 100 with a working stitch count of 199. Welcome back, Miss Chandra. So, and then we did the moss stitch. And so I didn't know what would be the easiest way to do those.
Now I'm doing
I'm behind you.
Since I liked it so much, I'm doing these 2 colors now.
Oh, pretty. Oh, those are good in folly. Mm-hmm.
These are good and folly, and I kid you not, they're probably about 10 years old.
I've got some just like that too, because there was a time when I made a bunch of blankets in burgundy, hunter green, navy blue. Melanie says a cinnamon stick would work too. Yes, and that's what I like to use for my pumpkins because that makes them smell good. And sometimes I'll use 2 or 3 of them bundled together because they're really, if they're too skinny.
Okay, now
go ahead.
I'm gonna have to figure out why it's doing this again. It won't let me go over to the overhead camera. JJ, come here.
Let's see. Susan says she's doing a waffle stitch in the wedding blanket she's working on. Ooh, cool. And
Jay
said she loom knitted several pumpkins last year. Nellie says, love it. Well, hey, Lisa Knits, welcome in. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Hey, Rachel. She said, good evening, everyone. I just got home from work and hope everyone had a terrific Thursday. Thank you. Hey, Rudy says it's 8:35. Oh, Melanie says, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the stitch of the month. Sorry, you have a playlist for those. I do. I have a stitch along.
There we go.
And I have individual tutorials for each. I have tutorials for each individual stitch. But I don't have like for the blanket. Like I've just been telling how to do it at the beginning of the lives or at some point during the live. So yeah, I didn't know what would work the best. For those that want to do the blanket, if I should just do like a quick short, I don't know. Or if I should just do like come December, just do one video and be like, okay, for those that wanted to do along, and then put a link in the description for each of the tutorials for that stitch. Y'all let me know. Melody says, whatever works for you. I could do it either way. Or I guess I could do it both ways. I could do shorts and I could do shorts and I could do them all together. So that way, I don't know. Okay. That way you didn't have to go back and find it. But, all right. So I'm going to flip my camera. First, I'm going to move my drink over here so I don't spill it. And find where I need to start. But I decided since it was a little cooler tonight, right now we're still at 66. So we've been hanging out at 66 since lunchtime.
That's not fair.
So I'm gonna flip my camera. Like I said, I've already done the double crochet, and then we'll get started on and I guess it doesn't matter which side is. I was looking to see if it's going to matter. We're just going to, which side is going to be the right side and the wrong side. Racine said, is this my first blanket crochet along? It is. It is. Susan, or Lisa saying to Susan, she's okay. She just has a sore arm. Oh, I'm sorry. And Melanie says, oh, and hello to Tiny the yarn robber. He's in here somewhere. He was at my feet. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped up here on my chair. Let's see. Carrie says, love that Nate's the yarn that Nate's hold. Loved using that yarn, Nancy, years ago. And Susan's asking Lisa what she did to her arm. Oh, she had a booster. Gotcha.
When did they have a date on this?
They should. I used to know where to tell you to look for it, but now I don't.
Because this is TLC Essentials by Red Heart. The color is navy.
They used to put dates on them.
It's made in the USA.
I
don't see.
Mine doesn't either. And it may be something amongst all the Like all the little numbers near the
And this one is Red Heart with Love in the color Boysenberry.
Nice. Let's see. Thrifty said, I also like your bumpy pumpkin. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I made that on a Crafty Ladies live too, probably about this time last year.
Yes, I believe it's also made in the USA.
Nice.
So it tells you how old this is.
And we're going to zoom in this way. And Lisa said, oh, she loves that boysenberry color. And Melanie does too.
Let's see if I can move this over here. And the bad thing about picking these two colors, they're both dark.
Ooh, Thrifty got a flu shot. So we've got flu shots and COVID boosters. And I haven't gotten either of those yet. But tis the season and it is time. Alrighty, y'all. So let's get back going. So your first row is going to be double crochet. And that's what I was telling y'all. I already did that. May need to back myself out just a little bit. There we go.
The camera's acting up again, sir.
So then in this first, did I chain one? Nope, chain one. Okay, in this first stitch, you are just going to work a double crochet. You can do a standing double. You can do the altered double where you start with where you just pull out the yarn and just use it to make the double crochet. You can do a standing double, whichever way you want to do it. I'm just going to do a chain one and then just work my double crochet. Then around this next one here, you're going to work a front post double crochet. So you hook in the front, slide it behind that post, and then work your double crochet. Then in the next two stitches, just work a standard double crochet, working right into the tops of those stitches. Lisa says she had her flu shot in April, right before their winter. Yes, for those that don't know, Miss Lisa is in Australia, so she's heading into springtime while we're heading into fall. And then you repeat that. So you're going to repeat front post and then 2 regular doubles all the way across until you have 2 stitches remaining. And that is the repeat for row 2. So front post followed by 2 regular double crochets. So what is everybody's plans for the weekend? Anything of great excitement going on?
Don't know yet.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sorry, y'all. I had to pick this monster up in my lap here. Talking about my blankie, not my little tinykins. Ugh. Alrighty.
Hold on. I had a set here. I can't find it. There's no big deal because I have another set. So, oh, there they are. They're in the box where they're supposed to be. Imagine that.
Let's see. Miss Lisa says nothing but knitting the whole weekend. They're going to be getting some very bad weather. Oh no. Racine says that she doesn't know yet either for plans for the weekend. Now next weekend I'm going to be watching the babies. My son and his wife are going to a wedding, and the wedding doesn't start until 7 o'clock at night, and it's an hour away. So I'm going to be watching the babies, which they won't be very hard to watch at that time of night because it'll be bedtime. Better knock on some wood. Let's see. And Susan's working on a wedding blanket for her great niece. Awesome. Now, I will be having my Let's Get Crafting Live on Saturday night this week. And I think I'm going to do a Mod Podge project, but I have not tested it. So I don't know. Y'all know sometimes when I do a craft that I've never done before, a project I've never done before on my live, it kind of goes a little wonky and doesn't always work out. But that's kind of
The point behind
the
it.
point of those is to see how it goes. But so I'm thinking that I may do that. Because I saw something that looked really cool. I just need to do a little bit of research on it tomorrow to make sure that it's not one of those things that looks like or sounds like it would be super quick, but then you have to wait, multiple hours in between steps for stuff to dry. So if that's the case, then I may go ahead and get it started earlier in the day on Saturday so that I have each step ready to go. Let's see. Rachel's got nothing exciting, but she's going to help her dad run some errands because he doesn't drive anymore. Oh, well, that's nice.
That's exciting, spending time
Mhm.
with your family.
Exactly. Not nice that he can't drive anymore, but nice that you'll be spending time together and helping out. And yep. Susan says, "Oh, maybe wash her hair." I understand. Let's see. Krista said, we made limited today at the center using fabric and hot glue and cotton fiber stuffing. I made 4. Oh, nice. I'm not sure what it auto corrected that word was supposed to be, but anything using fabric and hot glue and cotton fiber stuffing sounds nice.
Crafting is fun. It doesn't matter what you use. It's just
pillows. She made pillows. There we go.
I'm doing 2 passes of each color, so I change every 2 rows. But you
For the
can change
pumpkins.
yeah, you can change as often as you want, or not as much. So depending on how you switch the colors, it'll look different. But I decided to do 2 rows of each because I'm carrying the yarn up.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing 2 rows, all the yarns will be over here. So I don't have to go back and forth and whatchamacallit.
I know one thing I forgot to do, take off my autofocus. I'm sorry, y'all, that it's going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, I think it did. Karen says, Boggy Crete update, 477 blankets as of last night. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's great.
I've been seeing a lot of people making those. That's a charity group making blankets. So that's awesome. Awesome, awesome.
I've been doing a little bit of everything. I made a Christmas folio for photos. I painted the another scarecrow. I made some cards. I made some pen loops. I've just been busy. And that's one of the reasons I needed this week off of my lives.
Sometimes you just need a little break.
Because it's weird because people say, "Oh, you only go live 2 hours," but besides planning it, you're thinking, "Oh, looking at the clock, I better hurry up and finish this and hurry up and finish that before I start my live."
But then you got to clean up all the stuff after.
And then you're just rushing. It's like, oh gosh.
Or switching gears.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa wants to know, Nancy, have you ever made candles?
Yes, I have.
Me too. I like making candles. But we have a really amazing candle maker in my town that goes to all the craft shows and stuff. And that's the only thing they make. So I'm like, it wouldn't make sense for me to make, a handful of candles to send when that's their main thing. And they smell amazing.
I did a live, I think it was 2 years ago or something like that, where I made candles using bamboo wicks.
Nice. I wanted to make some candles using like the wooden wicks. But I made the candles. I think I did a tutorial. Yeah, I did. I did do a tutorial. It was like a hack using Dollar Tree, the big tall white candles from Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that's what I used.
So mine was just a novelty, because they didn't burn very well. Let's see. Tina is working on a blanket for her cousin, who's coming down to BC from Seattle, and to take it with her, and it's a queen size. Oh, nice. Hey, Aisha, welcome in.
Hey, Aisha.
See, I think I have my candle actually sitting behind me. It smelled amazing, and I only made a few of them, and I took them to the craft show because they were just strictly a novelty. But I had the lids on them, and people kept saying, "Oh no, somebody left their Starbucks, their Frappuccino." Because I made sure that I had one in the fridge, and I made sure that the color was spot on. And it smells like it because I bought a coffee scent and chocolate scent, so it smells like the
Frappuccino.
Oh, it smells so delicious. Telling y'all, smell-o-vision. It's what we need. We need some smell-o-vision. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead. It's not quite 9 o'clock, but let me go ahead and pull up our question answer. You know the drill. So we've got our Jeopardy question here. Answer. All right. So the category this week is Breakfast of Champions.
Frosted Mini Wheats.
So this cereal has used the slogan, the Breakfast of Champions, since the 1930s. Y'all drop in the chat, in the comments, what you think the answer is for the question. And we'll drop that here in just a few minutes. We'll drop it about probably 10 after 9-ish. See a couple of Wheaties coming through. Couple of more Wheaties coming through. Dun, 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 dun. Oy. The problem with my blanket is it's heavy and it wants to fall off the desk or off my lap. There comes some more Wheaties. I'm sensing a theme, y'all.
Look at it. I didn't say that out when I was talking. When I said Frosted Mini Wheats.
I like Frosted Mini Wheats.
I do too.
I like the mini ones. The mini ones are the bite-sized ones. But they have to be the frosted ones.
And ice cold milk.
Yep. And most cereals I don't like it when it gets soggy, but I like how those soak up how they soak up the milk. Yum-alicious. Karen said I never liked them. I don't like a lot of the healthier sounding cereals, but I like me some frosted shredded mini wheats. And my youngest son likes them, or he did when he was a kid. He probably hasn't eaten them in a while, but
I think I need to move my camera because I'm like a foot into the edge of my desk to get it in frame. There we go. There we go. It had moved when we were installing the lights.
Oh, that's right. You got new lights.
Yes. Can't you see that? It's really nice and bright in here.
Woo-hoo!
Look how bright. I can see.
See, Karen said Captain Crunch as a kid. Oh, I like Captain Crunch, but man, oh man, it tears the roof of my mouth up. But I like Captain Crunch. Ooh, and the Crunch Berries. And y'all, we got somebody in the basement.
I like the corn pops.
Let me scooch us back, because if I bring her up and we're zoomed in like that, y'all, we gonna be all up in personal. And we got Granny D in the house.
Hey, Miss Granny D.
Hey, Pammy. Hey, Nancy. working on just a plain Jane knitted beanie that was sitting here. I got so many things started. Y'all know how I am.
I like that color though.
I want to work on this right here. It's going to be another reading, one of those reading shawls. Look
That's
at
a
that.
pretty color.
Oh,
Ooh, look at that.
It's the Mad Scientist Hobby Dahlia. Wait a minute.
I like all those Halloween colors.
Oh yeah, I got two new Halloween dahlias and 2 new twister, just as if I needed any more blame.
Hey, Dreamy, welcome in.
Hey,
Bojan sent a message, and whoops, and Racine saying howdy do. Susan says, "Have I ever had a muffin? It is yarn." I don't think so.
I have one Stanley cake. One, I don't remember what kind it is.
Let's see here.
If that's what they're talking about.
Oh, here's the what he did with the where you do the center pull ball with using your fingers.
That's cool.
That's a whole skein. Okay, let me grab that video and link it because it's a very short video, but it worked up really quick and easy.
I'm not liking how the screen is making this look like garnet, and it's not.
Oh,
what color is it? Red.
Boysenberry. I'm trying to see if I can get a different angle or something.
Let me see if I can share this. It's a Facebook.
And it's what? A center pull ball?
Yeah, but you can do it with you
just by hand.
Yeah. Well,
Karen says more hook is more fun. I have 2 scarves and a blanket and now a cocoon cardi for me, first ever for me. I guess you're saying more whips is fun.
It's ridiculous. I have layers upon layers of whips, and that's how we roll over here with no ADDD meds.
All right, yeah.
Yes, Susan Brooks is talking about the Stanley she won from Michi.
Okay, I have not used that. I have not, but I bet it's awesome.
I won 2 mystery bags or boxes or something from one on one occasion and one on another occasion.
Ooh.
And she is also making me a shawl. I won that too. So, woohoo! Hit the jackpot.
Okay, here we go. So this is let's see, what do I want to call this? Center pull yarn ball. That's what we're going to call it.
And I need to make my Marshall Dillon pickle.
Doggone it.
Got Frank. Did you see my Franken?
I did. That is cute. Why is it not letting me paste, y'all? Grr.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It keeps telling me link is copied. Paste. There we go.
My cameras and my computer were doing that update. It just now I won't. I went to try to move the camera to the front facing camera, and it won't. It stays with this one.
I don't know. I'll switch mine so that because I'm just doing this right now. I'm just doing the same thing over and over. I'm doing front post double, 2 double, front post double, 2 double. So I turn it this way so I can chit chat with y'all.
Oh,
it's almost time for the ads again, y'all.
Let me try again.
So I will wait until after the ads play, and then we'll drop our answer, which I think y'all pretty well figured it out.
It don't want to do it. I don't know why it's doing that.
How often do your ads do?
I have them every 30 minutes.
That's what I do. Boy, Michi or somebody had a whole bunch of them, and I don't think she was. I was telling her the way I did it. I think she just had it where YouTube does it, and she put it on conservative. But if that's conservative, that's ridiculous.
I think Natalie had hers set up that way the other day too, and it was
It
Yeah,
was like
they were,
every
yeah.
couple minutes. Oh my
So
gracious.
I just set mine to where they're every 30 minutes. That
Yeah,
way
I
it's
do custom and then
the max space out, and they're very short.
yeah.
So Miss Dreamy, how are you doing? I saw her
She's been
pop in.
suffering with her sinuses. She has the worst time.
Goodness.
Hey, Melanie, Jay, and everybody that said hello. I wasn't looking at the chat. Howdy, howdy, ho, ho, ho.
So have y'all been getting any rain, Miss Granny D?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Maybe this rain will circle on. I was trying to watch. It kind of goes, it's coming up from Louisiana.
Earlier, we had like a 50% chance several days, so it may.
Oh.
You look
Bye,
at
Lisa.
phone.
Have a great day. Enjoy the shops or lunch or whatever you got going on.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye. Let's see what the weather says. It says it's 68 right now. It was 77 for the high today.
Stop.
Low was 57.
Stop bragging with your temperatures now.
Oh man, it's been lovely, lovely, lovely.
Stop it.
It was nice here over the weekend. I mean, gorgeous. Do y'all think I got out and did anything? No.
It was to be cloudy forever, and but 77 again for tomorrow. Saturday 81, Sunday 80.
That's about what it was here over the weekend. Upper 70s, low 80s. It was beautiful.
And then lower, higher, 76, 75, 76 at the beginning of next week, and it's showing rain.
89, 91.
So it must be heading from here over your way.
Monday, 60% chance Tuesday, and so on.
I think they were saying we're supposed to get rain here today, and then I believe
don't
tomorrow.
Like rain, so but I know we gotta have it, so of course.
Yeah. I like it at night, like a gentle rain.
Huh?
I like it at night when I'm sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like bad storms like with tornadoes and whatnot, but just a good old fashioned thunderstorm or rain.
Wasn't there a recent storm down south?
Right now is a hurricane.
Okay.
Francine.
Garcia.
Is it bad?
I haven't heard. I believe didn't it make landfall today or last night? I know South Louisiana. Was it Diane at the beginning of the chat? Was without power. I believe so. Their internet and stuff. It came
That's
through.
That's what I hate about storms. If it takes, and trees falling and stuff.
Yeah. So hopefully,
next week Saturday we'll get down to the 80s.
Ooh. Hey, Angel. Welcome in.
Hey, Angel.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm hoping that the storms stay. We all need the rain, but we don't need the storms and the destruction. So if it could just rain without all that other, that would be good.
I'll send a memo out.
Okay. Miss Mother Nature, if you're listening.
Oh, y'all help me pray. I had the preacher came over today and gave me communion, and he took pictures of my mobile home out front, and he's going to ask the head of our council is a contractor, builds houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And his wife is youth director, and she also does Boy Scouts and stuff. So between all that, he says, hopefully we can get you a ramp built. So y'all pray.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be great. I'm sure some of them Boy Scouts need some patches.
Well, and maybe Eagle Scouts that need a project.
Yeah. Eagle Scouts do projects like that.
Projects, yeah.
So I'm tickled. I just hope between some of them we get some action going on over here. I said, well, I got some money saved up. I'm working on a little more, but here I am trying to save for Christmas for my people too. And
right. It all seems
and
to.
I still have projects I need to get done on the house, like this roof I got to get cool sealed. I'm going to call my cousin if I ever remember to do that, because he used to do roof stuff.
If you're like me, I think about it like at night, like at this time when it's not a good time to let them know or to call them. And so
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Or I'll be driving down the road and I can't look up anything.
Number.
So yeah. But there's Angel dropping her answer, so that's a good reminder for me. I know I said about 10 after, but we'll go ahead and drop
here, or the answer.
Yep. Let's see.
Cereal has used. Oh shoot! I should know that. I think I do.
Let's see here. Grady D's got it. All right. So y'all, for those that are listening and not looking, the category is Breakfast of Champions. And then the answer is, this cereal has used the slogan Breakfast of Champions since the 30s. And we've had an overwhelming answer of Wheaties. So let's see if y'all are correct.
That's what I was
guess what, y'all?
I didn't even look at the
Jeopardy question is, dun, da, 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 what is Wheaties? Look at all you smart people.
Hey, and your banner's the same color as Wheaties.
We knew our commercials.
Krista says the Jeopardy is in the form of a question. It is. What is Wheaties? Hey, Sunita. She says, hi, all.
Were y'all at Mishy's Dibs sale last night? Boy, she had some good deals.
Oh, I missed it.
I had slow internet, and thank you, Jesus, because I don't need none of that stuff.
I have been going to bed early this week.
Right spicy about it. That was about to be some fights breaking out. But I'm like, girls. I didn't say anything, but other folks did.
I'm using 10-year-old yarn for this stuff.
Get
rid of it.
She's bagging it all up, y'all. She's listening and lurking and boxing it up. She's in the only she thing said howdy in the chat, and she's listening and boxing. Oh, that's nice, Nancy.
That red is hard to
it doesn't that is pretty though.
It's looking pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks very pretty. Only thing about the Dibs sales is the internet speeds, people's internet.
Speeds. Yeah, and people coming,
So that's
there's me. She said she's in the middle of bagging them and trying to get it done. Yep.
I need to do something with all this stuff we took out of the den and took to my brother's house. I'm waiting on Dory to come, because y'all know number one, I'm lazy as everything. And I'm squirrely. I'd mess everybody's orders up.
Let's see, me. She sent me a picture. Hold on.
And just can't get around.
Let's take a look. See. All right, Misty, I'm sharing that because it's cute. Hold on. We pull it up over here. Y'all got to see this. Let's see. Krista said, yep, fighting and argue on who was first.
Angel says, I got a surprise Tuesday night and I played a scratch-off lottery game and won $250.
Woohoo! That's awesome. Congratulations. Miss Angel.
What I miss?
She won $250 off a scratch-off.
Oh!
That's awesome. All right, let's take that off because y'all got it right. Darcia said I was late, but what is what? We're working on the waffle stitch. Is that the question? I think maybe. All right, y'all, let me share this picture because it is too funny. So Mishi is working hard for y'all.
I know she is. She's so sweet to share
There it is.
And not just yarn, bougie, expensive yarn.
So there she is. She is underneath the bags.
Bless your heart. Can you imagine shipping costs?
She's got them, y'all. She's bagging them up. She's working hard for y'all.
And works. And has a family. I don't know how in the world.
Yes. And Sanita says, thank Mishi for getting my button gear to start selling mine. Yes, and y'all, Sanita's got some mystery bags. So y'all go check them out.
I think that's what I'm gonna have to do.
And Sanita, I was looking at my thingies and your wrench is gone. I didn't take your wrench. So if you want it back, let me know and I'll give it to you and you can drop your link. Miss Sanita. I don't know what happened.
My gosh.
She was there and then she wasn't. So let me know.
Goodness,
I give it back to you and you can drop your thingy. Let's see. Angel said a couple of weeks ago she won $2,500 from the Harry Potter game she plays. Girl, look at you. Man. That's awesome.
Here's some Christmas money for you. Or
yes. And Karen says, Sunita says it's not a mystery.
You know what I shoot the wad on?
Hey, Nancy.
Been hundreds at the Smoky Mountain Spinnery.
Hey, Nancy.
Ooh. So Karen says, yarn alert, Big Twist has a new yarn. Ooh, nice. But Sunita says hers are not a mystery. She just has goodie bags. Not a mystery, just goodie bags. So hold on, let me go over here.
Mine will, I'm sure, be mysteries.
I've got a bunch. I need to do that as well because I have tons of yarn that I have more yarn than I'm going to use, and there's some yarns that somebody else may love, but they're just not my style, they're not my cup of tea. But somebody else may love them, so
That's what Christy, that gal I watch on Sunday morning, she's got not my cup of tea, and she might find a whip that she's, something she started, and she'll put all the yarn that goes with it and everything, and she has a drawing for that. And then, Miss C started doing something like that.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay.
I forgot how she calls hers.
Okay.
I have that set of cards whenever you want, Miss Pam.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. Okay. So that's not working. What is... Y'all, my YouTube is being screwy tonight.
What you trying to do?
Well, I was trying to give Sunita her wrench back, and it's not pulling it up. Let's see. Angel said she sprinkled some love around with it. Yes, you did, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Let's see. Krista said she made Mama Wilma a blanket, and the border is windows. Oh, cute.
Who did
somebody
that?
Somebody else said, my chat jump. Miss Krista.
Hey, Krista. That's sweet. And Noe's here. I hadn't seen Noe.
Hey, Noe.
Hey, Noe.
Miss Diane said she wants to make a waffle stitch blanket. You should do it.
It's fun. Yeah. Just remember, it's a yarn eater.
Yarn eater.
I'm trying, Sunita. I know you said it's okay, but I'm gonna go back over here. Yeah, Spring was trying to redirect her live, and it wouldn't let her. And I went and checked, and everything's set up correctly. So I don't know. It's just I had it set up to where everybody I'm subscribed to can redirect to my channel if they so choose to. But it wasn't working. I don't know. It's just you know how it gets. Okay, let me go over here. Let me try this. Pause you.
Hey, Miss Jessie, Crafty Gypsy.
Where's my chat? Sunita said that's okay because she's usually listening till she falls asleep. That's okay. But when you're here, you can do what you can do. If you want to, you don't have to.
Right.
But
if you want.
Yes, there you go. Okay, I think it worked. So that way, hey Jessie, you can drop the link for your goodie bags. Alrighty, and I am going to, hey, Miss Tina, I'm going to flip my camera back around because I'm ready to change up to the next row. And Nancy says to Sunita, she saw Alaska lounging on the couch. She's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, Sunita's got some pretty fur babies. Y'all, it is pouring down rain here, so if I suddenly go, my screen suddenly goes off, then you'll know why. Just giving y'all the heads up.
Everybody pray.
my down here in the bottom left, my temperature says it just changed to very humid. You don't say. Pouring down rain, and yeah. Hey, Srish. Hey, Srish. Welcome in. Sunita said, yep, she had to bribe her to come in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here comes Tinykins.
She needs to get into bed. I'm worried about that girl. I love her to pieces, but it's late over there.
Yeah, Srish, what time is it there?
Well, wait a minute. It's
it's early in the morning there, right? Isn't it early now?
Might be, but like when I'm 5, it's like 3:30, 3 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah.
So I'm like fussing at her. Yeah, now might be okay.
Now it's probably just morning, maybe. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, switching my camera. I was switching my camera. I was trying to remember what I was doing.
She's 17. She's like Sunita. She looks like she's about 12.
Mm-hmm.
She's so cute.
Let's see. Srish says it's really raining heavily and she has to go to school. So she's on the bus. Oh, well, have a good day at school.
Yes.
Chris K said, did I miss the Jeopardy question? You did, but I'll tell you what it was. So the category was Breakfast of Champions. And it said, this cereal company has had the slogan Breakfast of Champions since the 30s. There might have been a specific year. Hold on, let's look.
It said 1930s.
No, just since the 30s. That's what it was. Since the 30s. So it's almost 8 a.m. there. That's not too bad. And you're on the way to school. So,
yeah.
Let's see. Angel said her birthday is Saturday, so I'm hoping to get out and do some Dollar Tree shopping. Ooh, girl, yeah. Oh, somebody's birthday's today. And I was going to remember whose it was, and I was going to say happy birthday.
Oh, shoot.
I know Adele was a few days ago. I think 2 days ago.
All right, y'all. There's Sunita's. She said, if you're interested, there are her goodie bags.
Adele's was yesterday.
How much are Sunita's goodie bags? I guess it hasn't. Yes, if we click on that link, we find out.
I know Ash's birthday from Paw Pie Guys. His was earlier this week, but it was somebody on my Facebook. I mean, it could have been Adele, but I don't think so.
It's Adele's birthday today?
And maybe I saw something about Angel's birthday coming up.
Happy birthday.
It's happy birthday if it's your birthday. I was going to say happy birthday, and now I can't remember who it was because, you know, short-term memory, I guess. But y'all, just happy birthday.
Yeah.
All righty, y'all. Let's go into the next row here. So when you get to the end of that row, for your second row, you should have 2 stitches left. So after you've done front post and then 2 regular doubles, you will do a front post double crochet followed by a regular double. And Nancy said Dawn Aaron's hubby's birthday. Whoop, Tiny, hi. I don't remember who it was. And it's somebody that's usually here. Well, hey, Trish, welcome in. All right, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. So bear with me while I turn my big old honker blanket here.
I was going to say be nice to her. You won't give her some self-complex. Calling her big. calling her big. That's
Let's
not
see.
nice.
Trish says it's 2:20 on a Friday afternoon because she's in New Zealand, y'all. We got several countries represented here tonight. Where's Trish? She's
India.
India, yeah. I knew what.
New Delhi. She was in Calcutta.
Nancy Delhi, says birthdays aren't as much fun after you turn 25 a couple of times. All right, y'all. So the repeat on this one. Well, let's do our double crochet. Remember, you start and end with a double. Okay, so the repeat for row 3. In this one here, that's all of the ones that are kicked back. You can kind of see. So in this one here, you're going to work just a regular old double crochet. Whoop, move my little tail out there. And then in these next 2, you're going to work front post doubles.
And you have that, all your stitches, did you say, in a playlist?
I do. I've got them in a stitch along playlist, but I have all my just stitches by themselves as well. But I have them in the 2024 stitch along.
I'd love to make some of those pumpkins like Nancy did. Those are beautiful. And some washcloths with that would be great too.
Uh-oh. Trish says, oops, here we go again with the thunderstorm. Monsoon here is crazy. Might have to walk to school, but I don't have an umbrella or a raincoat, and it's really bumpy and rocky. Oh, no.
No.
Be careful.
Well,
yes.
She's on the bus. How far she got to walk?
Stay on. Yeah, maybe not. Hopefully you can get on through on the bus and not have to walk.
Right.
All right, y'all. So then regular double followed by 2 front post doubles. Now these front post doubles, that's what's kicking this double crochet forward and is giving you the crossbar for your waffle. Let me flip it over here so you can see what I'm talking about. See this here where it's kicking it forward? That's the top of that double crochet. So that's giving you that crossbar for the waffle. And then your front post on the other side is giving you the other piece. And then you just keep working it. Hi, Tiny. Y'all, Tiny's up here on my chair. Y'all can't see him because he's.
Okay.
I got my camera, but switched. But he's
Because
here.
he's tiny.
He likes to cuddle when he wants to cuddle.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, y'all. So that's the repeat. Regular double crochet followed by 2 front post doubles, and you just keep working that all the way across. But I do have a tutorial for all these, and the tutorial for the waffle stitch is linked in the description box below.
Yep, I saw it there.
But I do have a playlist for all my crochet stitch tutorials, as long as I remembered to put it in the playlist. Pretty sure I did.
That was such a good idea of yours to do that and have a stitch of the month.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, so I'm going to put us back even, and then I'm going to flip my camera back around. And y'all probably be able to see Tinykins. Maybe. Nope. Oh, he's getting up on the desk. Come here. He's really not low. He's right here.
Oh,
Tiny.
pretty kitty, kitty.
Are you comfy? My shirt is thin. Please don't dig your claws into my shoulder.
Don't make biscuits.
Mm-mm.
That's what Nikolai would do. Oh, I'd have to put a blanket or something on top of me before he.
You want to see our neighbor's cat that comes over and says hi every day?
Don't put your wet nose on my face. Aww. Oh, it looks like a little Siamese kitty.
Oh, I love Siamese.
Oh, it is a Siamese kitty.
Like
look at that face. It's like, take a picture of me.
I had a Siamese kitty.
Their ice blue eyes.
He was a mix between a Siamese and a whatever Tiny is.
There he is.
Was he a tabby? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, tabby. That's what Scooter
whatever you call Tinykins here. But So
he's a tabby kitty.
So we had the cat. It was mixed between Siamese and a tab, and so it was colored. It was all that pale gray and the dark gray, like a Siamese cat. But you could see the little like the little markings, like Tiny's got here. But he had blue eyes. He was so cute. All right, let's see.
Scooter's mama was a tabby cat.
Tiny, you got fur all over me. You got slobber on me.
Simonized.
Whoa, dropping my phone. Miss Susan,
you know how Siamese cats usually have a real narrow face.
Yeah.
Scooter's wasn't like that. His was more like a tabby. He had a full face. He was a pretty kitty.
Let's see.
But yeah, he would tear you up. He'd lay on his back, and I'd get his belly, and he'd wrap them claws around me and just dig in, buddy.
My other cat that passed a couple years ago, he was a cuddle bug, man. You could pick him up and he would cuddle all day, every day. He would lay on his back like a baby, and you could rub his belly like a dog. And he would growl like a dog. I think he really thought he was a dog. He's the one that woke us up.
What do they call them? Those ragdoll cats.
Oh, those are pretty. Mm-hmm.
My youngest granddaughter has one, Jules, black and white.
Oh, let's see here. No, he says, do cats really respond to the psst? Probably. I'm guessing that's how you say that. That's what I'm gonna say.
They respond to what?
P.S. Psst. Probably.
I thank God Trish reached school. Gonna try to sneak y'all into play.
Good deal.
Girl, you stop that. Turn us off.
Let's see. Susan is asking, what is the stitch for August and how do I do it, please? I'm so behind. The stitch for August was the rice stitch. And you will need 199 stitches. Just leave it at the 199. You do a front post and a back post all the way. No, wait. Start with a half double. Then do a front post and back post, front post, back post all the way across. End with a half double. Chain one turn. Start with a half double. And then do the opposite. So if you... Let's see. You'll do the opposite of what the stitch is looking like. But since you're doing it on an odd, it should be the same. One row. So when you do the half double, then you flip it. And then you start with a front post. And then do a back post, front post, back post. Always start and end with a half double.
What did I make with that stitch?
So that's what... I do have a tutorial for that. But that's, in a nutshell, that's what it is. So when you're looking at it, if you see... a front post, you do it as a back post. If you see a back post, do it as a front post. And then the next, when you flip it, you'll keep doing the same thing. But with the odd number, when you turn, it's a one row repeat. So it'd be half double, front post, back post, front post, back post, all the way across. Right. End with the front post, half double. Let's see. Nancy said her cat's part mama's boy, part juvenile delinquent. That sounds like Tiny. Let's see. Noe said there's a Siamese cat named Noelle on the reels who plays Cards Against Humanity. Oh, that's funny.
We don't know his name, so we're calling him Simon.
And Suresh, yes. I hope you turned us off. I hope you listen to Granny D and turned us off. Don't get caught. Go to class. Do your studies. Off.
Like Nancy said, we'll be here later.
Mm-hmm. There's a replay. There, yep. Okay, Suresh says, don't have to worry. We have practice right now for 2 hours, and we're allowed to use our phones. I can have you on. Okay. Well, as long as you're okay and you're allowed to. I'm glad you made it safely to school.
We'll be going to bed here shortly.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I hope I will. I've been staying up till 4, and then I don't sleep in.
Well, this week I've been getting in the bed early. I haven't been sleeping very well, but I've been going to bed at a decent hour. Yeah. But then I toss and turn. I've been reading a book too, so I try to read for a while before I fall asleep. If y'all If y'all like Jana De Leon, like I do, she got a new book out for her Misfortune series. I love her books. They're awesome.
Who is that?
Jana De Leon. And she's got a Facebook group that she runs, and she chit-chats in it. And I have a video because we always talk in the chat, and it's usually run by her moderators and stuff. And, she'll post stuff, but I had commented on something, and then somebody replied, and I was reading their reply, and I'm like, oh, that was nice. And then I saw that it was actually her that replied to my post.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, she replied to me.
Fangirl.
Yep. So I had me a fangirl post because I did. I was like, oh my gosh. But I've read all of her books. They're really good. They're all set. The majority of them are set in Louisiana. I think all of them probably are. But it's just, I like all her books. They're set in the bayou. But this one's called the Misfortune series, and it's just funny. It's
Is it like a young adult kind of book or no?
It's it's like a cozy mystery.
Okay.
Think Hallmark movies and mysteries, but the main character is a CIA operative, and she has to go not necessarily undercover, but she gets put on like when I read the description, I'm like, I'm not gonna like this, but then I did. Because I went ahead and read it, and it's more comedy. It's not like I thought when I first read it, I was thinking it was going to be more along the lines of like, what's that one dude? I'm
going to come down for a second and see if some reason how do I
work on your camera? Okay.
Yeah, so I can bring it back up. So
okay.
I'll leave and come back.
Okay. But it's I was thinking it was going to be along the line, something more heavy. I thought it was going to be like a heavier read and wasn't going to be light and comedy. But it turned out it's a good book. It's like I said, it's a cozy mystery, but she's a CIA operative, and she hasn't gotten in trouble, but the bad guys know who she is, and now they're coming after her. So she has to go into hiding, and she's undercover posing as a librarian. And she meets these two older women. And I'm not telling y'all anything. I'm not giving anything away because that's like in the description of book number 1. And she goes undercover and meets these two older women.
A whole bunch of books in the series.
Yes, she's like 20. I think 20 or 22.
That Mitzi Moon cozy mystery book.
Kind of like those. Reading. Yeah.
There's 23 or so. I'm just, my eyes are giving me trouble, and I struggle with sleep, so I'm having to stop for a while. And
I use mine with, or I read mine on my Kindle because I just do all the digital books, and then that way I can make the
that's what I read mine on, and I've used the iPad now, so it blows it up bigger so I can see it. But I'm really not supposed to be, because of writing stuff.
Gotcha.
And I used to be real careful about that, but then I got lax. So
yep.
But Jaxie May, if anybody's interested, she's gonna start. I think she's gonna wait till October 1st. Either Hardy Boys, or I think she's leaning towards the Hardy Boys.
I like the Hardy Boys. I think I've read all of them too. I couldn't tell you anything about them now. I mean, I know generally what they're about.
I read Nancy Drew more than.
Yep. And speaking of Nancy, give me a thumbs up when you're ready to come up back in. All right. Noe said they got a long hair black cat hanging outside, and they named him Tinkerbell. Oh, cute. Let's see. Krista says Kathy Reich's The Temperance Brennan series is Danielle Steele books. Ooh, that sounds good. Noe said Colin Farrell looking like Tony Soprano. Racine's back from Dad's. Let's see. Susan said she ran out of the yarn she was using, so now she has to put another color on for last month's stitch. That's why initially I was just going to use random yarn in my stash, but then here's what I'm using. But then I had a bunch of these Red Heart roll with it.
I got quite a few of those too.
That I bought. I got these at Ollie's for $2.99 a cake.
Great.
So I've been using those. Thrifty says she's enjoying a snack while lurking. Ooh. Nancy said her mind wanders too much to focus on reading, so she's watching The Mystery of the Bell Witch Hunting on Real History. Oh, nice. The Bell Witch. She's from Tennessee, right? I think so. Hey, Crystal. Or Chrissy. So which, Moonrose, I know I've asked you this before. Which do you prefer? What do you prefer to be called?
Okay.
I think Chrissy.
Because somebody told me it was Crystal, so that's what I've called her. And then other people call her Chrissy, so.
I've always called her Chrissy.
Let's see, Nancy says they finally got to Ollie's and they didn't have a skinny yarn in the entire store. Mine very rarely did. And then when they do get it, they don't get a lot. Now, I did post another.
They might have a lot of one certain kind.
Yes. Like we had a lot of Red Heart Super Saver in the color Bluebell. And when I say a lot, I mean boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. And the other day I thought it was finally gone. Now they did get some of the One Hat Wonders in. So I picked up a couple of those and they had a bunch of Ogos. And then I dug around in the thing and I thought, oh, all the Bluebell is gone. Nope. There was one little Bluebell just hanging out.
Really? I just found this and I didn't get enough. I've got tons of this yarn, but of course, no, I don't. I got tons of another, but it's this.
Yeah, that's
anybody's
pretty.
Got this, I'll pay you for it. I need
Loops and threads.
At least one more. Mixed Up is what it's called because it's got a bunch of different kinds of fiber, and the color is it's moved. Beacon, not Deacon, but Beacon Blue.
Beacon Blue. All right, y'all. I don't think I have any of that in my stash, but I will certainly take a look. And Melanie says to Moonrose, she used to like to just be called Moonrose. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Adams, Tennessee. That's. And let's see. Oh, she says, hey, Jay. She said her Ollie's has the Ogo, Sesame Street, and the Nook yarn. I don't know if mine had the Nook or not. Maybe. They had some of the faux fur. Is that the Nook? I don't remember what it was called.
One about 10 minutes from where my daughter lives. So she's 30 minutes, and it's about 10 more minutes away. So about 40 minutes from me. So I've only been with Han like twice.
Yeah, that's about how far mine is. It's about 30, 40 minutes away-ish. So, Suresh says, oh, I think we're doing a play called The Bell Witch, and she's doing the flower girl part. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so when you start learning about the Bell Witch, it's in Tennessee, which is where I'm at. I'm not in Adams, but yeah.
And where I go on vacation, where I meet up with Pam in the summertime.
Yes, I get to meet Miss Grady
twice so far.
And a couple other people in the chat.
To eat together, but I had no idea y'all would run into a bear.
Yes, that bear that we saw from inside. Yes, the bear that was trampling through the parking lot when we were inside, and he went on down the road.
Freaking out.
Yes, he stopped right beside where we ate, like them tables where we set the bags of goodies. He was right there on the road, and the people were sitting. Did you see in that video? Them people were just sitting there at their cars, like just a few feet from him. No. Just get back in your car.
You see my video of that one that went through the village that evening?
Yes, that's a little too close for comfort for me.
He was like a little teenage bear. He wasn't real big, but
that's what I think this one was.
I was sitting. If you know where the village is, and the bathrooms way up there on the top of the hill, I was in my scooter up there, and it wasn't hardly nobody up there, but I saw a bunch of kids come flying, going into the bathrooms. They're like, hurry, hurry, hurry. So I knew a bear was coming. And by the time I got my camera out to take a picture, I just got a picture of his hiney, and he was way on up the hill. There was woods up there. That's where he came down from.
Yeah.
But yeah, And then some other folks came up there where I was. I said, "Were y'all down in the village when Bear?" And that's where I got the one of them had taken a.
I had been wanting to see one all the years that we gone, and I had never seen one. But I didn't want to see one when I was on foot walking.
Right.
I wanted to see one out in nature, not amongst the stores.
When you go to Kate's Cove and stuff, you don't even see that many. They're all
we paid and went to Kate's Cove and nothing. Yeah. So yes, y'all.
Are you gonna do when you're out and about? Is just run faster than your friend.
That's right.
Well, she was slightly.
I'd be the one that get caught unless I'm on a scooter. I can get that scooter and gear and go.
Let's see. I wouldn't do that to my friend. Let's see. Moonrose said she does prefer to go by her business name. Okay. I just call you Moonrose. I can do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Karen said her big lots had the roll with it and gray whisper for $2.99 and 20% off. She got all 6 and's doing a scarf and it's purples and grays. Oh, nice. See, I know all the big, well, not all, but I know a lot of the big lots are closed and I haven't even been to mine. I don't even know if mine ever had yarn. I never saw it in there before, but that doesn't mean that it's been a while since I've been in there.
I don't know if ours ever did.
I don't know, because I see myself as green too, Miss Angel.
Yeah. But you know why? You know why it is? It's because your monitor used to sit right there and you're used to the color from your monitor, putting that bright light on your face.
Yeah, because the monitor is about 2 feet back now.
Yep, because you moved it. Let's see. Nancy says, beautiful country in the South. Unfortunately, I was born a Yankee. That's okay. You can move south.
I was born a Yankee too. But I moved down here when I was 4. Well, I didn't move. My parents did.
Oh, my gosh, Rish.
That's what I was going to say. Shrish got a story of her and a monkey. Oh, no. She said it's a funny story. She'll share it on Grady D's Live.
You'll have to tell it.
Oh, funny. Yeah, I've been having y'all, and I've been having you on, I've been lurking. Because see, when you come on during the week, I'm at work. So I'll have you on, and sometimes I have to, I have to mute it because, the phone will ring or somebody will come in.
Yeah.
But I try to listen to as many as I can during the day.
Did you hear about my boyfriend yesterday?
No, I missed that. I'm going to have to go back and catch it.
Oh, Lord.
Or you can share.
It got a little spicy. Jen was saying, oh, my gosh, y'all. She said something about us being rude. She said, what happened to my family video, my family live?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It was my Instacart fella.
Oh.
He was like 20-something, a young little fella. He was
cute
interested in some granny.
Oh, that's funny.
That is way funny.
But like, yeah, I used to tell people, well, I still do, my age for who I will date. You cannot be old enough to be my daddy, and you cannot be young enough to be my son. That's a pretty wide age gap.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Tripod, I was 13 years older than him. I thought that was way too much. But this guy, I'm 65, and he might be young, he might just look really young, but
yeah,
he seems like in his 20s to me. Drives a Corvette.
Oh, wow.
He's got I don't know what he does at his day job, but he just does, the Instacart as a little side hustle. And his nickname is Papa. So I thought he was an older fella.
Right.
Papa Jojo, he's a young boy.
Then little young guy shows up.
Yeah. And we exchanged numbers, which I don't normally do, but for texting and whatnot, because he was just like so helpful and so friendly, and he was just wouldn't let me put I didn't get all that much, but he said, "Here, let me do that. Let me do that." He said, "If you ever need anything done, or you just want to chat, or whatever," and he said, "Now you don't." He said, "You don't have to do this about exchanging numbers." I said, "No, it's okay."
Right.
And
let me
he
see
didn't live
if the
that
color.
far, maybe a couple miles.
Well,
That is
it's still showing up as
beautiful.
red, and it's not. There you go. It's still showing up as red and not the color that it really is. I don't know what.
You may just have to play around with the colors or get you a different light.
It looks.
See, on my side, it's looking kind of like a burgundy and navy.
It looks sort of fuchsia, but not as it looks like a berry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So boysenberry.
I'm feeling different. I guess it's because of my camera, whatever. My computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're not looking green now.
Improvement.
Yeah. Let's see. Miss Rachel said their Ollie's has the Ogo and Red Heart, but she hasn't looked at Aldi's lately. But they used to have Red Heart for really cheap. Oh, see, I haven't looked at Aldi's either. And y'all, I keep forgetting. Nancy has a giveaway, y'all. Melanie said no yarn at her Big Lots.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Rachel said for a short time, Dollar General and Family Dollar was selling small skeins. Yes, and my Dollar General had yarn too. And like yours, I mean, they had the yarn, they had a hook, because I bought a hook and I was going to do a review of it. It looked a lot like a boy hook, just a little metal boy hook. But I bought the hook and then I was going to make sure they still had them and double check prices and stuff. They were gone. They didn't have them no more.
Family Dollar or Dollar General?
Dollar General. But then they didn't have it
before
anymore.
That they had yarn, but ours never did.
It was kind of hidden. They put it down on the bottom shelf, and they didn't have much. But yeah,
Hugs and kisses, Trish. You have a good day.
Bye, Trish. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit.
Bye, Trish.
Let's see. Nancy said, "Well, her dad was born in Kentucky."
Older folks.
Mm-hmm. She's got an old soul. That's okay.
She's a doll.
Let's see. Okay, so Nancy's opposite of you. Her dad was born in Kentucky, but then his family moved when he was about 5, moved north to work the sugar beets, and that was better than the mines at the time. And too old to care. Nancy wants to see Granny D cruising in that vet.
You'd have to put the wheelchair or my walker in there. Wouldn't that be something?
Let's see. Melanie said they took our pop store out of our Dollar General. Now, our pop store does have yarn. I say they do. They did. I haven't been in it in several months, but when I went in to check it out when they first opened, or right after they'd opened and got all their kinks worked out, they had yarn. So I need to go back in there and see if they still have it. All right, y'all, let me get up the giveaway tool. And Miss Nancy, give the deets of your giveaway.
I am making note cards using my own drawings and paintings that I'll be selling on my website. And this is one of my Zen Doodle sketches.
How pretty.
Let me make you big. Hold up. And is this give me the like US only, or what are we doing?
It's international, but it's not going to have any tracking number. So
hold it up a little more,
for anything that gets lost from here to there.
Yep. So hold it up again. So y'all, you're getting a is it a 4-pack?
A 4-pack of these.
A 4-pack of Nancy's custom Zen Doodle cards. Anybody watching can enter. You will need to.
Do they have envelopes or this card?
They come with envelopes too.
How nice!
So
that is gorgeous.
This is one of my drawings that I took a picture of and reduced it to the size of the card. These are 5.5 by 4 1/4 cards.
What word do you want them to use?
Doodle.
Okay. DOODLE.
Yes. Since this is one of my doodle cards.
Doodle. If I can get in there.
Did it share? Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. DOODLE. Doodle.
This is the original
word.
This is the original here.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead.
I did that.
So y'all, these are originals. These are Nancy Little Treasures by Nancy originals.
Yes.
And again, this is for everybody. Anybody can enter.
That is fabulous.
Ooh, it's raining.
And it comes with the envelopes too.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. And yes, y'all will need to either email me and then I can get your info to Miss Nancy, or you can email Nancy. Her email is nancy@littletreasuresbynancy.com.
We will not hunt you down.
Mm-hmm. It will probably be easier if you win, if you just email Nancy direct. But if for some reason you can't get through to her or you think you're having issues, you can email me. My email is in the description. Nancy, if you'd like to put your email in the chat, that would be great.
Will do.
But yes, like she said, we will not track you down. You have 1 week. So if you do not, did you say Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, email her by Saturday. I was gonna give y'all a week. She said you got email her by Saturday.
You know how one person ruins it for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happened.
Gotcha. Okay, email her by Saturday. This is what you're winning. The prize is for the 4-pack of cards. It is not interchangeable. You win what you win. If that's not something that you like, then you don't have to enter.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I have more cards that I have posted on my website. Okay, those. I got those.
That one's really pretty.
And where's the other one? These.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That one's really pretty too. I like that. And Susan is thanking Miss Mishi. She said she got the yarn. Thank you very much. Love it.
Miss Mishi's a sweetheart. I won big time with Mishi. I won a Mishi. I already told y'all, didn't I?
A Mishi, was it a mystery thing or a
Well, one, I don't know. She'll have to. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I dreamed it. I had to.
Miss Francis.
Huh?
What's good about these doodle ones? You can either get them and color them and send them to your friends, or let your friends color them.
That's true.
So
that's cool. Yeah, I won. I can't remember. It's mystery bag or box or something one time, and then, like I said, I couldn't remember. Did I dream that or? I had to email.
I won a prize one time on this lady's channel. Oh, her name is Granny D. She used to do some giveaways, and I won some mystery yarn from her. And then I also won something on your birthday.
Giveaways. I just can't get around, and my brother already steps and fetches so much for my medicines and this and that I hate to have.
Well, that's not why I come. I don't come. I don't come to any of the channels for the giveaways. Right. I come for the people's.
But I do love to do them. And I got y'all know I got the yarn to do it.
Okay, so really? Mishi said she is working on Granny D's blanket with my
honey and
Mama Stitch and 2 mystery yarn bags, which is turning into a big box. Ooh.
No hurry on anything, cause
Nancy's working with the Rena cake right now, thanks to Mishi. Awesome. All right, y'all. Let me go check the. Okay, it says we've got 12 entries, but I thought I had more people typing doodle. Go ahead and type doodle one more time just to make sure it got everybody, and then we will draw.
Doodle.
Let's see. Karen said she sent a card she won from Nancy with her boggy blankets, and they loved it. Oh, that's cool. Melanie said our postal service needs prayers. Yes. I just want to make sure everybody got in because it looked like I had more doodles coming through than I had. Than I had showing.
Melanie J says our postal service needs prayers. LOL.
Well, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but our post office has had a hiring sign out front for ages. They just can't get people. I don't know if they can't get people or not the right people. I don't know, but
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen. I flipped to the other screen. Is that Miss Jen Reeves?
Yes.
Hello.
Jen was the one saying when I was talking about my boyfriend. She said, "Listen."
Yep.
She said,
Y'all,
"Oh,
now we're up to 14. So yes, the Mr. StreamYard had missed a couple of people. All right, y'all. Are we ready to draw?
Ready.
All righty. Last chance to get your doodle. We got 5, 4, 3,
Jen, get in.
2, 1. Bum, ba, ba. And the winner is Granny T! Woo! Look at that.
Woohoo!
That's so sweet. But listen, can I give them to Pam?
You sure
I would
you
like
can do
to
whatever
pay it
you want?
forward and give it to Pam.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think I have Pam's address.
Not that they're not gorgeous, but I'll do something for my friend. I should have done that when I won Mishy's stuff, but Mishy's got such bougie stuff. I had to have it. And I only have one Stanley cake. I don't know if there'll be any Stanleys, and that's okay if it's not. But
yeah, she had some beautiful stuff.
And the one Stanley that lady, I forget who she gets hers from, but is it Brenda's Hooks and stuff or Ren somebody? But I got mine from Brenda, and all she had was a cream colored one with just some flecks, and you can't hardly even see the flecks, so it's kind of not a real, one I would have gone for. But
yeah,
I just had to have
Nancy
one.
says Brenda. Brenda's Knots and Loops.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Cool.
That's what Jen said after Nancy said Brenda.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. Well, it is almost 10 o'clock. I don't know if anybody is going live. If y'all want to do a quick looky-loo. I know a lot of people hadn't been going live this late on Thursdays for a while. There was quite a few. Hey, Robert.
Let me check.
Melanie says the rain sounds so good. I know. It'll probably stop by the time I get ready for bed, just because it's that good. It's not storming. It's just that good sleeping rain. There you go. Miss Jen has dropped Brenda's channel. Cool.
Bye, Racine. Bye, Jen. Bye, Nancy. Bye, everybody. Bye, Pam.
No, I don't see anybody.
Nancy.
Well, I see people that I watch, but not what other people watch. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all right. Y'all can
see each other on the streets or in La La Land.
Yes, and I will be back live. Nancy, are you going live tomorrow night? Or are you still on your hiatus? Or don't know yet?
I'm on my hiatus.
Nancy took the week off, though. Getting busy.
I come back Tuesday.
I'll be live at 5.
Yes, Granny D be live at 5 tomorrow. And then again on Saturday at 3. I will be live Saturday night for my Let's Get Crafting. I think I'm going to do a Mod Podge thing. I got to test it tomorrow.
When do you keep your babies?
Next weekend.
Oh. Okay.
Next weekend I get the babas. But, so, yes.
Is it just one night?
Yeah, I'm going to go to their house. And then when they get home, I'll come home. But I don't think they're staying overnight. They might be. But
okay.
I don't think. But the wedding don't start till 7, so.
Yeah.
Susan said, has anybody heard from Dawn? I have not heard from Dawn. I know she had a family tragedy, so she's dealing with that. So,
yeah.
But I have not seen her. So, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, Jen, you won! Congratulations!
Yes, and wasn't it? What was it? 250 or
more? Awesome! That's awesome, Jen. Congratulations!
Yes, I'm so proud of her. I wasn't at least a bit surprised because she's Got talent and then some.
Yep.
200.
200.
Wow.
Sweet.
All these
That
people
was
winning all their stuff in our chat
I believe
today.
that was the grand
Sweet.
prize.
Yeah, look at all y'all. That's awesome. Lucky people in the chat. Exactly.
Well, y'all, I'm going to drop down because of stupid noise
It's gonna
maker.
ding, 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 ding. That's okay.
Love y'all.
Love you. Thank you for coming and hanging. And thank you for the cards. And thank you, Nancy, for the cards. All right, let's see here. I know the ads are probably getting ready to play again, so I'll wait to do our goodbyes for just a minute, and then we'll play the. I'll play our goodbye. But yes, Nancy's saying have a good night, everyone. Yes, and thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate you. I guess I'll switch back here because.
Because it's your channel, of course.
Yep. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We greatly appreciate you. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye, everyone.